Woo! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Roddy's Rides. If you are new to the channel, I am your host Roddy, and today's episode I will be showing you guys full pulls in my long tube full exhaust 3.7 M122 swap GT500. But if you haven't already, go back and watch my last video. Well, I guess I just decided, I guess this video will come up for that one. I guess so, yeah. Okay, screw it. Well, this is my buddy Cole, if you didn't already know, but you guys should know that already, and you should be subscribed so you already knew. But this is his 2011
Camaro SS.
Yes. Minor bolt-ons, pretty fast. You got to go hear it.
All right.
All right, well, go watch the video to find out more about it. So,
sound clips.
Yes, sir. Sound clips. So in today's video, we're going to get some sound clips and some outside position shots of what this car actually sounds like, so you guys can quit complaining to me saying it sounds like a Honda or my Ford Transit van sounds better than that, or whatever other creative insults you guys have. Honestly, I kind of like them. Keeps me on my toes. But this ain't a cold start. This is a semi-warm start. So this is actually your first time hearing the long tubes and everything together without no rattle.
Yeah.
So here, come here.
It's still loud, but it's not unbearable.
Right? But look, now the tips are fully sucked in. You saw what madness I was dealing with. So much better. For all the people who missed out, they used to be sticking out like 4 or 5 more inches, like way out. But that looks good. See, you can hear it. It starts to go. It almost sounds like your car.
Yeah, it almost does. I was about to say it almost sounds like
Here, give me 1 sec.
it's cylinder clutch.
Yes, sir. Oh, did it? Okay, it's happy. All right, I want to show you the tensioner bracket and everything fully bolted on too. So here's the weird thing. If I come over here, yank on this, it won't pop, right? Don't know.
Whack.
Something I should probably fix on this. But new to the channel, M122 off the 5.4. They did make M122s on the Lightnings and the Terminators, but this is off of a GT500. So GT500 blower, water to air intercooler. I have VMP triple intercore bypass with dual fans with whatever pump that comes with the kit. I can't think of it. I have 52-pound injectors, long tube BBK. I think it's 1 3/4 inch runners. And then a 2.5 inch exhaust all the way out to the over-axle pipes, where I'll be fixing that here soon. But this is the setup. See, one thing I didn't say in the last video is this is what I really loved about our bracket. So Sean, thank you so much for helping you. That's my dad, if you didn't know. I love how it's perpendicular to the belt. So this tensioner is close to the pulley, and it's close, well, it is close to this pulley, but it's close to the belt, but it could be closer. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna get a little bit bigger of a pulley and take away the belt slip on that. But right now, since we did that bracket, it's held the tensioner from scooting farther left, driver-wise, us looking at it wise, right? And it feels so much better. So let's take Cole for a ride real quick, all right?
Let's do it.
If this thing will hurry up and air up, I can hear Cole start his Camaro. Oh yeah, that shit's chopping. Oh! Oh, okay, it still squeaks a little bit. Go check out last video for more on his build. That thing is nasty. Cole doesn't know this already, but I'm actually going to let him drive my car. So I've had a couple of my buddies drive my cars before, but not Supercharger just yet. So I'm going to let Cole drive it. He did drive it when it was NA. He also had a supercharged Coyote, and that was Kinbell. Go back, he said it in the Camaro video too. So I'm very excited to hear what his opinion is on the setup, but I'm going to surprise him with it. You ready to feel the power of a V6?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
God, that hood is just freaking ridiculous, man.
All right, so we've made it to a spot where hopefully Jesus won't hate us too bad for revving a V6. But we're gonna hop out, start off with some revs and get you guys some good clips and maybe some rolling by in the parking lot, and then we'll go out and do some actual good rolls. But long tube headers, full 2.5 inch exhaust, M122 supercharger on the Marana Racing supercharger kit, and a water to air intercooler basically from VMP/Marana. So let's hear this thing, Cole.
Let's do it.
I'll give you the honors. Do you want to listen or do you want to rev first?
I'll listen.
You want to listen? Okay.
That's loud as shit, dude. My ears hurt.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these pops are, honestly, the pops are probably about as loud as the Camaro full throttle. Like, the Camaro is loud, but these pops are ridiculous.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry.
Do
you want
All right.
So, like I said, this Supercharger is the least efficient Superchargers from Ford. Well, they're not from Ford, but what Ford provides on the GT500. So, I would love to do a bigger setup on this, and they'll also sound a lot better, but let's hear what it sounds like.
All you can hear is exhaust.
Really?
Yes.
All right, here, I want to hear a couple blips. Let me hear this. This is my first time really hearing my car get revved with this setup. Ready? So honestly, I would say it still definitely, it took away a lot of the rasp.
Yeah.
I think there is still a little bit of a higher note of rasp more on the top end, and the pops sound vicious compared to what they used to. So I'm actually really happy with this setup and how it sounds, but definitely I want to do a different style second X pipe instead of the internet one that I have. I mean, I'll still do an internet one, but a longer one if that makes sense. But I'm actually very happy with this. What do you think, Cole?
I think it sounds a lot better.
A lot better.
I think it sounds a lot better. And I know it pulls hard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Feels good.
You ready to go feel what it feels like?
I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir. Some power of V6. All right. We started off with a 40 with yours. Ready? Yep.
Going for it, shit, boy. That felt good. That felt really, really, really good, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
So see, that's the thing is the V8s, since they're built for more capable power, I would say, right? They already make a substantial more power because of more cylinders, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is when you take off in a V8, those lower parts of the gears is what's going to hit, but it's going to consistently pull it all the way through, right?
Yeah.
So where this, it doesn't have that low end torque, it just has the top end boost. So I know the second I'm able to start pumping up the boost, this thing will actually start moving.
It feels good. It feels real good.
6.2, that's right, sorry. 6.2 LS aluminum block compared to an aluminum block 3.7 Supercharger, oh my god, V6. What are your first notices and what would you have to say about it?
I don't know, man. It's a different delivery of power, you know. I feel like with the LS it's a little bit more punch, but with the V6 you definitely have it at the top end with that boost whenever it hits, and just the efficiency of, you know, the dual overhead cam and block cam, you know, completely different setups for power delivery. But I feel like these would be a really, really, really good race over in Mexico. Whenever Brandon makes it back to his hometown of Mexico, I'm ready to run it. I feel like it'll be really good. What do you think?
See, I think from 60, I think we'll be close to 100 and then you'll start pulling on me. 40 or 50, I think that's where our best race is going to be, because I feel like that's when I'm going to be peaking into boost and that's where all your torque is.
Yeah.
So as long as we put the power to the ground, I think it should be a pretty good race. Roddy from the future here, editing this video. I wanted to throw this in real quick before the whole internet starts roasting me. So I wanted to do a dig, but in the lower RPMs my car bogs and I that leaves me to believe it's a fuel pressure problem. And I do have a fuel pump, I haven't installed it yet, so once I do that, that should fix it. But I wanted to hop on here and say that when I went to go launch, that was maybe like a 10-mile-an-hour roll or less. When I launched, it was fine. When I went to go to second, it tried to spit it out, but I held it in gear till it bit, if that makes sense. So necessarily, I wouldn't say I missed it, but like, it wasn't smooth or beautiful by no means. So I just want to hop in and say that. So enjoy the rest of the video.
The middle of Bufu nowhere, Stephenville, Texas. It's a great day today, man. It's gorgeous. Look at the sky. See them trees, man. Cows over there. School bus. Fat ass all the way over here.
Is that
sick, man?
Yeah. Is everything still on the car? Nothing cool off or nothing broke?
Your bumper's hanging out a little bit.
If the front one?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it popped off?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll go fix that.
Barely.
It did not want to go into second on that
yeah, I know.
dig.
I know.
So the other thing is, I would do a true dig, but right now my car bogs on a straight up launch. So I'm definitely going to get that fixed because I got to get that prepared for December. But that was really my first like dig, I would say, because I've done, that was maybe like 5-mile-an-hour roll on. It was something very small, but I mean, it was pretty handleable. The shifting, I went to shift. There's a big thing with these cars called second gear locked out, and I don't know if it's only for the V8s. I'm assuming it's also like this because I don't think this is an MT82 transmission. But as you heard, it did not want to go in, but I was not gonna, either it was gonna blow up or I was gonna blow up, I guess, one of the two, right? Because I slammed it and held it. I wasn't letting it go. Yeah. But honestly, the car's a little hot right now. It's cooling down a little bit. But how did the flyby sound?
It sounded really good.
Did you get to hear any of the blower or any?
Yeah.
Some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever the guys in the trucks came by, he's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They liked it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I flew past them at like the speed limit.
I was hoping that I was wondering if you're gonna come by on time or if we would catch some noise of the big trucks, but you came by.
All right, well, let's start cruising back into town, and I'm gonna let you actually drive. Okay. Actually, before I hop out, this is the first time I'm letting any of my friends actually drive my car while it's boosted. So Cole's already had a supercharged Mustang S197 like this, so I feel like he should be the first. So, yeah. All right, Cole, all respectfully, give her hell, but don't break my shit. All right. So I think definitely from outside, so he wasn't into boost, so I mean I can't really go off that statement. It honestly sounded really raspy, so I know no matter what I'm still going to have some V6 rasp. So honestly I think I like it revving, I think I like it sitting and idling, but whenever I get into boost the car actually sounds nasty, which this will be my first time actually hearing the car get into boost outside of the car, so I'm really pumped about that. But I don't know, I think I'm really going to go with a new muffler and replace the resonators. There's nothing wrong with the resonators, but I think a muffler setup would do this car a lot better. Definitely when the car is in boost, the car sounds a lot more aggressive. So I definitely need to tighten up the belt because sometimes, so if I roll into it or just do little things, it will hold 5 pounds, but the only time it'll build 5 or 8 pounds is when it's fully like revving out, and then it'll start to creep on the top end. And the crazy thing is 8 pounds is barely even dipping our toes into the actual power band of the supercharger. Those blowers really designed for 10 to 12 pounds up to about 18. So I have some wiggle room on that, but now I'm really excited to see what this setup will do once I have it fully dialed in. Everything shakes on you. What's your first impression? What do you think?
I think it drives good. First of all, this is so much better than the Camaro. Oh my God. But it drives really, really nicely.
So now after driving both the cars, what do you think is going to put up a better fight?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
It's honestly a toss-up.
Honestly, I hate to say it, but I think the Camaro flew by faster.
Really?
I think so.
I was babying this.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. But you also haven't really got to push the limits on your Camaro yet either.
That's also true.
So I've always claimed this setup to be a, like, comparable, it's not a big turbo setup, and by means, it doesn't, I would argue, have the capabilities of probably a 62mm turbo on one of these cars. But Cole, do you see what I mean by how it feels like a big turbo car?
No, it feels really good. It feels really, really good. Yeah, I mean, you'll be going and it's kind of cheesy, but you'll be going and don't really realize how fast you're going, you know? You don't expect a V6 to be fast, but this feels really good and it feels really, really quick, especially for the setup it has.
And just wait, because this is phase 1.
Yes.
Just wait, boys. I'm really excited to see how this thing feels. It was weird seeing my car drive.
Really?
Because I've seen it when it was NA, but I haven't seen it with the hood and all this. And I kept on seeing red cars come over the hill, and I'm like, no, that's not it. And I saw the big ass gray nose. I'm like, oh,
yeah, that's it.
That's fine. I'm gonna do like a 40, or do you feel comfortable with the 40 roll?
Yeah, I can do it.
Let's get over this hill, and I want to feel it from my passenger seat.
There's a car behind us though.
That's all right.
That's fine.
Let's get over this hill back on the straightaway. Let's do a 40. Alright. I'm gonna turn off AC. Alright, when you're ready.
Should I do 40 or should I do 60?
It's good for you. It's a whole lot less exciting than it being already.
Well, we also started at a lot higher per hour.
What was the 60?
No, 60.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
we
it's
went up
like,
to 110.
it didn't feel like it. It felt like maybe like 80 or 90. Well, see, and that's the thing is, like, you don't get that punch. But realistically, you look down and the triple digits.
It's a German fast.
Yeah.
It's a German fast. You don't realize how fast you're going, but it doesn't have a huge initial punch.
That's a good way to put it. I've never thought about it that way. So that's going to conclude today's video. But Allison just got here and she parked over there. But I wanted to get a shot of the blue Camaro and the blue Camaro, so I think that's kind of sick. But Cole, let's get one more good fairway chop, and we'll go from there.
One more chop.
The leather seats.
Oh, sounds so good. Alrighty, well, Allie, does this make you want a Camaro? Oh no, she's running away. Alright, well, that was awkward. On that note, we'll end the video. Roddy's Rides out of here.